How's it going, boys and girls? Welcome back to the State of Hockey. Data here, and it is time for the year number 1 playoffs here in the 2021 postseason. In the last one, we started off the season with a tough record, about a 500 record through the first 20 to 30 games or so. I believe the first 30 games. But then we made some lineup changes. We knew that there had to be changes if we were going to be successful here in Minnesota. After about 30 games, we reacquired Eric Staal, brought him back to the second line. We got a new starting goaltender in Elvis Merzlikins, and then at the trade deadline, it just fell in our laps. We ended up picking up Ilya Kovalchuk. So to add those moves to the moves that were made at the beginning of the season, Sean Monahan through trade, Mike Hoffman and Sami Vatanen through free agency. This team looks a little bit different, but the core is mostly here as well. Michael Frolik in free agency. But we are the new look Minnesota Wild. Great season from Zach Parise. Great rookie season from Kirill Kaprizov. Speaking of those seasons, we forgot to go and look at the record book in the last episode. There were some records broken here in Minnesota. First off, for all-time records, for all-time Minnesota Wild leader in goals, it is now Zach Parise with 220. I believe it was Marian Gaborik, and I think it was 217. Maybe even 219. That was the previous record, but now Zach Parise holding a new Minnesota Wild franchise record in goals with 220. That's for season though. Now if we go and look for, that's for career numbers. For season numbers, no new records there, but for rookie numbers, Kirill Kaprizov, I believe they were also Marian Gaborik's records, breaking them for goals, assists, and points, as with 35 goals, 24 assists, and 59 points. Those are all new franchise records. Just Darcy Kemper holding the goaltending records at the moment. No new game records created either, so we'll keep a note on those as we go throughout the franchise mode. Now, before we even get into anything, I just got to tell you, whether you're new or old to the channel, whether this is brand new or just a reminder information, when I do playoff episodes here on the channel, I always make them about an hour or more. So whether we get swept in the first round and go up to the draft and call it a day, and that's 20 minutes, or if we go to Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals, and then we go up to the draft and then end it off, and it takes maybe an hour and 5, hour and 10 minutes, whatever, no matter what, the video will be over an hour long. So if we lose after 20 minutes, it's just going to be 40 minutes of a dark screen. I've always hated that in franchise mode, that the video is only as long as the playoff run. So you see a 30-minute video, you know you're not going to be winning the cup. And vice versa, if you see a 1 hour long video, you know that, if it's Game 7, Round 2, you know that you're going to make it through. So I hate all those spoilers. I want to make it as spoiler-free as possible. So enjoy the ride, follow along, and let's do it. There weren't many suggestions in the comments of the last one, but one major suggestion made by a few people was to trade Kevin Fiala in the offseason. Now, here's the thing about Kevin Fiala. Very disappointing season for sure. He had 42 points in 82 games. Not bad, but not what you'd think from him, especially looking at his real-life stats where he got 54 last season. But we have to consider that if we look at the ice time here between the real world and this fake world, we do have to consider that Fiala was playing a lot of third-line minutes this season. But here's the big thing we got to consider. In free agency this season, we're going to be losing Mike Hoffman. Mike Hoffman, he just signed a 1-year prove-it-to-me kind of deal, so he wouldn't stay in free agency. He's going to be wanting like $7 million. I highly doubt he comes back. And then over with Ilya Kovalchuk, 11 points in 18 games, playing second-line minutes. He's going to be on an expiring deal as well. He's going to be wanting like $3-4 million for his performance this season, so he's not going to be coming back. So that's 2 top 6 wingers right there who are going to be losing this offseason most likely. So Kevin Fiala, I need him to have a big role next season. I'm going to start the season with him most likely, and if it doesn't go well from there, then we move him then. But I won't be moving him just yet because I have big plans for Kevin Fiala. So just a reminder of the lines heading into the postseason here. Kaprizov, Monahan, Parise, Kovalchuk, Staal, Hoffman. There was a comment talking about how slow this line must be. Hoffman, let's see, 90 acceleration. Staal, 85. Kovalchuk, 84. Okay, not bad. Hoffman has the speed. Staal and Kovalchuk aren't in the nursing home just yet. Still have a little gas in the tank. Marcus Johansson. Yeah, Marcus Johansson didn't have the greatest season. He's with Eriksson Ek and Fiala on the third line. Hopefully Eriksson Ek can also grow. Staal, I'd like to get back on this team. And then fourth line, Bonino, Greenway, and Frolik. On defense, we have Suter and Hunt to get the +5. Hunt's been playing well this year. You didn't think that he would, being like a 7th D kind of guy, but 26 points this season, setting career highs in goals and points and assists, everything. So he gives it a +5. Why not keep it? Spurgeon, Brodin, Vatanen, and Madison Bowie. And there's a great comment from I'm Vic saying that I'm calling it Madison Bowie is going to be the Kyle Wood of NHL 21. I would love him to be the Kyle Wood of NHL 21. That would be amazing. And those storylines are created here in the playoffs. Kyle Wood was a king and a monster because of what he did in the playoffs. So we'll see what Madison Bowie can do. In the regular season, he scored 10 points in 52 games with a +6, so we will see. Between the pipes, Elvis Merzlinkins, he came over here. The Jackets had 2 goalies. We made it happen, and he had a fantastic season. He went 28-2, 908 save percentage, 2.49 goals against average. Very, very happy to see those numbers. Backing him up, Capo Kakinen. He is backing him up. Alex Stalock is higher in overall, but Kakinen had a greater season, so I'm going to try and roll with Kakinen. Hopefully no backup needs to play, but we'll see where it goes from there. Bennett and Lievo, the healthy scratches. Thank you as well for the other great comments here on the video. Joel LeJuke saying another great episode. Keep it up. Thank you, Joel. Hopefully Rossi grows enough this offseason to be NHL ready next season, but most likely he'll be ready 2 seasons from now. Either way, he's the future. Yes, Marco Rossi, we've had great growth from him, up to a 75 overall. Maybe he's good to go for third-line center next year. I don't know. He's growing very quickly from 70 to 75 already, so we'll keep a close tab on him. As well, Matthew Boldy. I don't know if he'll be ready, but up from a 74 to a 75. Apo saying, great work, GM Data. Every person in Minnesota is cheering and singing your name. That, what greater honor is there than that? And goes on to say that this is his favorite series on YouTube right now. Apo, always a huge supporter of the channel, so thank you for all the love, Apo. Jack, as always, leaving a very thoughtful and in-depth comment and giving lots of love for the videos. Keep them coming, he says. Thank you very much, Jack. And Brian, the resident Wild fan. We won the division. We did more than that. We won the division. We won the conference. Hopefully we can do well in the playoffs, but I don't think we're contenders quite yet. Disappointing how some of the IRL Wild players got shafted by the garbage rating system. Either way, we won the division. It was a great season, going 44, 25, and 13. But enough of that. That is in the past. You just got to make the dance. Once you get there, you got to charm Prince Charming with your gold slippers and get into the pumpkin carriage and get taken off to the castle. So let's do it. Against the Dallas Stars, a very good simulation team. They're going to be who we start this journey against. It's not going to be easy, to say the least. Not just because it's a good team, but because it is Dallas. They always simulate great, especially Tyler Seguin and Jamie Benn, Alex Radulov, all those guys. Guryanov and Yafalo on the first line, a bit weird. Second line is deadly, Ben Pavelski, Radulov. Third line is very solid as well. Eric Haula, Rupe Hintz, and Andrew Cogliano, one of the fastest men in the NHL, although he's slowing down these days. Dickinson, Faxa, and Blake Como on the fourth. Defense, Miro Heiskanen and John Klingberg, a deadly pairing. Second pair could be a first pair somewhere else. Jarmelson and Lindell, very underrated, Esa Lindell is, so that's going to be scary as well. And then the third pair, Alexiak and Pysyk. Nothing too crazy there, but a very solid defensive core. Between the pipes, 89 overall, Ben Bishop, 6'7", 34 years old. He still has some magic in that glove, backed up by Jake Ottinger. Only fringe starter potential. Got done dirty, the poor guy. Sekera, Dowling, and Galchenyuk, we forgot about him, as the healthy scratches over in Dallas. So without further ado, let's kick this off. We got games to play. Let's do it. At the XL Energy Center here in Minnesota, up against the Dallas Stars for Game 1, Round 1, Year 1. The last 4 playoff berths have resulted in first-round exits for the Minnesota Wild. Let's try and change that. We already changed the narrative with a nice conference win. Let's continue. Let's go. First period, 1-0 Dallas. Rupe Hintz. I think that was the first shot of the night. Past Elvis Merzlinkins. It's okay, Elvis. Get your bearings. It's the playoffs, buddy. Let's go. Second period, 1-1. Ilya Kovalchuk. He knows what he's doing. Ilya's been to the playoffs. He's won KHL championships. Now he wants a Stanley Cup. He knows what he's doing. Thank you, Ilya. Shots 23-14 in Minnesota's favor. 1-1 game here in the third period. Doesn't get more classic than that. Ilya Kovalchuk, 83 overall. The Kings didn't want him. They were going under. They wanted to trade him somewhere to get a shot at the Cup, and they sent him to the division-leading Minnesota Wild. Power play got killed off there. Final minutes of the third. No scoring. And are we headed to overtime? We are. Shots are 35-22 in our favor, but Ben Bishop standing tall and we're headed to overtime right away. Here we are in Minnesota. Monahan and Seguin at the face-off. Let's do it. Whoever scores the next goal will put their team up 1-0 in this first round of the playoffs. Off Suter, Kaprizov, shot doesn't get through traffic. Parise all alone, big pad save, point blank from Ben Bishop. Brad Hunt, that +5, playing big minutes. Kaprizov tripped, and it'll be a power play. Delayed though, and Bishop will hang on to get the whistle. Tripping penalty there on against Kaprizov. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. Kaprizov tripped by Seguin to go to the power play. Periods, by the way, 4-minute periods to try and make the time go by a little quicker. I don't want to have to sit here for 45 minutes just to get game 1 done. Sami Vatanen over to Eric Stahl, up to Kevin Fiala, getting a little power play time. To Kovalchuk, great pass, stays on side. Oh, but the one-timer's broken up by Alexiak. Jordan Greenway now, 6'6", big boy, looking for big growth from him throughout this series. Kovalchuk slips by. Eric Stahl, big save, rebound. Oh my goodness! Had a great opportunity. Bishop somehow got it. That was a mix of a scramble save and just a bad shot. Oh, great opportunities here. Kovalchuk has it again. Poke checked by Bishop. And Como will clear that out. Oh. Kaprizov gets stood up. One-timer. Oh! What a save from Bishop, sliding across to get Parise. Oh, goodness. Kaprizov got crushed. And that resulted in a chance, but didn't go anywhere. Let's see that one again. Whoa. Like he ran into a brick wall. Klingberg regains possession, had a big season this area. Fallow stopped by Merzlikins. Can't get it out though, and then the glove of Elvis will stop him there. Pavelski, big face-off win. Lindell, one-timer, scores. That is a perfect set play. Pavelski wins that draw as clean as a Sunday morning walk. And then Lindell feeds the one-timer to I don't even know who. I think that was Radulov, actually, if that's the right wing of the second line. Oh, boy. Yeah, there's Radu. Bam! Classic. What a classic. And we're down 1-0 in this series after sitting through almost an entire overtime period. Oh, you hate to see that. Nice goal. Shots were 45-29 in that one, yet somehow we lose 2-1. First star definitely going to be Ben Bishop. I don't know why it doesn't show you the 3 stars just right away, just like that. And then highlight. I just want to see, who are the 3 stars? Bishop definitely the first star, though. 44 saves on 45 shots. Sometimes you just can't catch a break. I would have expected a little bit more scoring from the boys out there. Kovalchuk scoring the lone goal. We just beat them 4-1 a couple days prior at the end of the season. But what are you going to do? It happens. And now we're going to head into Game 2, still at home, but now down 1-0 in the series, and we have a fire in us after getting stonewalled. We want to break through the wall of Ben Bishop. Let's go. First period, 3-1 Dallas. Lindell, Como, and Pistol. What? A power play goal from Esa Lindell, which is pretty rare, and then the fourth liner and third pair D-man, both scoring as well. Kaprizov scoring the lone goal for us. We're down 3-1, despite the shots being pretty even. Second period, 4-2. Bonino scores for us, Lindell for them. Kakinen's in nets now. Lindell has 2 goals somehow on the night, and Nick Bonino is the guy who comes through and scores for us. We're down by 2 here in the third period. Come on, Minnesota. Power play, let's go. Kaprizov brings us within 1 with his second of the night on the power play. 4-3 Dallas, let's go. Who else has something in them? Let's go. Can't drop both games at home. We won the conference. Let's go, Jared Spurgeon. Yes, 4-4. Thank you. Thank you. 4-4. 4 minutes to go now. Are we going to see overtime again? Yes, we are. Shots 39-31 in our favor. And it's 4-4 headed into overtime for back-to-back games. Overtime here in Game 2, Seguin and Monahan at the draw. A goal for Dallas puts them up 2-0, and they'll head home with a nice lead. Parise early on stop. A goal for Minnesota. Big hit. Goal for Minnesota ties this series at 1. Parise working like a dog down there, all alone. Throwing the body, playing stick work. Seguin gets crushed with a hit that removed his soul from his body. Hoffman regains possession down low. Okay, Kovalchuk. Eriksson Ek stopped, and Bishop will hang on there. Jared Spurgeon, he had the goal that tied this game at 4. Puts it up to Kevin Fiala. Marcus Johansson now. Johansson to Fiala. Oh, please. He has a wide open lane. He decides to skate into traffic. Finds an open lane again, and then puts a soft shot onto the goaltender when he's a sniper with all kinds of angles to try and hit. That's why it's fun to go in and watch for the entertainment purposes and the frustration purposes too. But it is so bad. Brodin gets crushed, lost his stick in that hit. Back the other way now. Come on. Somebody get them in front. Hint still has possession. Cogliano. Please. No. No one wants to take away possession of the puck. That's great. Okay. No stick still for Eriksson Ek. What's going on? Rupe Hintz. Stopped. Where's the defense? Cogliano. Oh, I'm saying this is it. Like, it's so hard to go in and watch this. It adds to the episode. It adds some storyline. But it is so hard to watch. Let me see this one again. Where was Eriksson Ek's stick? Did he give it to a defenseman or something? Because did he give it to Brodin, maybe? Who lost his stick? Let me see here. That would be pretty smart on the AI's part. Yeah, here's Eriksson Ek. He gives his stick to Brodin. Okay, that's smart. That's actually really smart. But still, I would have thought that Brodin on the way back, skating back like this, would have gone to pick up a little, here's the stick being held out for. There it is. There it is. They're holding out the stick for him. Nope. I'm too busy. I'm a defenseman. I got to go stop the play. Nope. Skates right by the stick. That is very disappointing in the game mechanics here. Gets Eriksson Ek's stick. Okay. Then the puck is here. Hold on. Let's follow the puck now. Here's the puck. Haula doesn't get hit by or anything by Fiala. Puck right here by Hintz. No poke check, nothing. We have 3 guys in front of the net. Nothing happens. He has possession. Makes a pass to Cogliano. Brodin does not stop him. He has a wide open shot. Great. Then, okay. Puck is possessed again by Hintz. No one touching him again. A little bump from Fiala. Doesn't do anything. Passes it up there. No one wants to touch him there. Then here comes Eriksson Ek. Maybe kick the puck? No, he just looks at it, stops, and turns. What's the point of him being there if he's not going to use his skates? They continue to cycle the puck. He takes a shot, and then here's the rebound that comes up. Here's this guy with his back totally turned to the play, Spurgeon. The goal goes in, and he's looking the opposite direction. Brodin doesn't want to lift his stick. He just wants to push him in the back. And there you go. I could break it down even more. But whatever. Shots 43 to 35. Once again, over 40 shots taken, and we lose 5-4. Now down 2-0 in this series with 2 overtime losses. Boy, oh boy. 2 goals for Kirill Kaprizov in that game. 2 brutal losses. Brutal losses. Whatever. Best lines it in Iowa. Iowa, did we make the playoffs down in Iowa? Record of, yeah, we made it 36, 29, and 11. Fantastic. Game 3 in Dallas, American Airlines Center. I don't think we're going to change up anything. We haven't lost by any big blowouts. 5-4 is a tight game. That's a playoff hockey kind of game. 2-1, that's a tight game. We were keeping up with them, so it's not like we lost 5-2 or anything. 5-4 is a bit more acceptable in overtime. But Game 3, we're on the road, and we need to get back in this series. First period, 0-0. Okay, that's like the first scoreless period in a while. To start the game, that's for sure. Second period, 2-0. Yes, Eric Stahl on the power play with that +5 on the second unit, and Mike Hoffman deep into the second period with just 39 seconds to go, and we were up 2-0 heading into the third. Thank you, boys. 2-0 in the third. Not a lot of shots as much as usual. Power play Dallas killed off. But I guess we're just being more efficient in the shooting now. Halfway through the third. Shots very even, but still holding on to a 2-0 lead. 3-0 Jordan Greenway, the 6'6" bellow, clapping in one from the hash marks there. And it's going to be a game... My apologies. A Game 3 win is definitely what I was going to say, as Elvis Merzlikins makes 26 saves on 27 shots, allowing a final goal from Miro Heiskanen. 3-1 win. That's exactly what we needed. Heiskanen broke Merzlikins' shutout late, but he still made 26 saves for a great performance. Ilya Kovalchuk, 3 assists from him. You wouldn't think that, but hey, he's dishing the puck out there. And Mike Hoffman with the game-winning goal, is it? Yeah, that's the game-winning goal, as it was the second of the night. So 4 points in 3 games for Ilya Kovalchuk, and we're back in this series with a big 3-1 win. That's exactly what we needed, and the second line came through big time in that game. All right, so through 3 games, just want to check the plus-minuses here, make sure people are respecting the norms of what we want to see. I don't see anything bigger than a -1. Oh, -4. Yikes, for Kevin Fiala. Why Kevin Fiala -4 and no one else? Okay, and Johansson. Eriksson Ek -3. Okay, so that third line, I'm going to make a little change on the third line here, a little tweak. Although we won that last game, I don't want so many goals to be getting scored against that third line. So maybe change Eriksson Ek and Bonino, get a more defensive presence. There we go. +1s on both lines now. Why not? A little bit better. We'll take it. Okay, so heading into Game 4 now. Down 2-1 in the series. This would be a fantastic opportunity to tie this series up at 2. We lose both games at home. We win both games on the road. Please, 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 please come through. And Elvis, just keep doing what you're doing, my friend. First period. Oh, they listened. You listen when I give the speech. You see what happens? 3-0. Kaprizov on the power play. Eric Stahl, Ilya Kovalchuk. That second line is killing it right now. 3-0 after the first. Let's go. Second period, no scoring. Shots 26-19 heading into the third period with a 3-goal lead. Thank goodness. Finally, they're waking up. Power play killed off by Dallas. Shots 34-21 at the moment. Bishop still playing well. It's just Dallas' scoring that has slowed down, and I guess our defense and our goaltending that has heated up. Elvis Merzlikins, he was cheated last game, and he said, not again. A 3-0 shutout victory from the King of Latvia himself. 29 saves, a goal and an assist for Ilya Kovalchuk, and 2 assists from Sami Vatanen, the pride and joy of Finland. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So that's only 1 goal allowed in 2 games for Elvis Merzlikins. He lets in 1 goal with 4 seconds left in Game 3, and then a shutout in Game 4. Elvis, my friends. Elvis, a great, great pickup. Thank you so much. This series is tied at 2, and we have life. 6 points in 4 games for Kovalchuk. Let's just keep it rolling. No need to stop. First period, 1-0. Mike Hoffman, the second line, once again. Second period, 4-1. So Denis Gurianov ties this game up, but then Kovalchuk, Kaprizov, and Hunt, the 80 overall with the +5, come in to give us a 3-goal lead heading into the third period. 4-1. Shots 25-13. You love to see it. Power play Dallas early on. They would have needed that. We kill it off, and that's a big kill. Power play now to seal it. Killed off by Dallas. They still have a little bit of life in them, but not much. 29-16, about doubling the shots, and that's it. Kevin Fiala, welcome to the playoffs, buddy. 5-1 Minnesota as Kevin Fiala joins the party. Shots were 35-19 in this one, and it's another victory for the Wild. Goal and assist for the King, Ilya Kovalchuk. Goal and assist from Fiala, 2 assists from Suter, and after that early scare, we're back in the driver's seat here. 5-1, that's 2 goals allowed in 3 games for Elvis. Kovalchuk doubling anybody else's point totals with 8 points in 5 games. That 85 poise getting it done. But let's see Elvis Merzlikins right here. 3-0-2, of course, with 1 shutout, a .929 save percentage, and a 1.77 goals against average through 5 games. Kakkonen played great when he came in relief, so that gives me some hope if there was ever needing to be a goaltending change due to injury or just getting pulled. But after being down 2-0, we are now up 3-2 and have the opportunity to end this series on Dallas's ice here. We won both games on the road. Can we win a third and just call it in 6 and go straight to the second round? Let's do it, boys. First period, 2-1 Minnesota. Eric Stahl in that second line, and then Marcus Johansson from behind the net. Maybe it was a Michigan from Marcus Johansson, and then Rupe Hintz brings Dallas back within 1 with 17 seconds to go. Second period, 4-2. Eric Haula scores early to put Dallas ahead, but then the fourth line, Jordan Greenway, and then Nick Bonino promoted to the third line. The bottom 6, okay. 4-2 now. Shots pretty even. Power play Dallas early in the third. That's big, but we kill it off. That's even bigger. 2-goal lead. We're close to ending it off here. Up by 2 with 10 minutes to go. Another power play for Dallas. They need this, but they don't get it. The penalty killers are coming through in Minnesota. They're throwing their bodies in front of the puck. They're getting it done. And just like that, after being down 2-0, Kaprizov adds another. The Minnesota Wild win 4 straight games. Game 6 by a score of 5-2. Elvis Merzlikins lets in 3 goals in the last 5 games. Makes 31 saves for the first star. Greenway the GWG, I believe. Hintz somehow gets a second star. Enjoy that. And we are through to the second round. Wow, what performances. They really came through. I was disappointed after the first 2 games for sure. See, that's why you make the videos long. If you saw the video was an hour long and we were down to nothing in the first round, you would have said, okay, no problem, we make it through. But when the video is guaranteed to be an hour long, then you don't know. Could this be the end? And you're running through it just like me. Your nerves are as high as mine. Parise, 5 assists in 6 games. Kaprizov, 5 goals in 5 games. Look at that, linking up beautifully. Kovalchuk, 8 points. Fiala turned it around a bit. All right, 4 points and a -2. Not bad at all. And the only guy who didn't score, get a point, was Bowie and Eriksson Ek, who's a -3. Eriksson Ek, man, I'm not sold on Eriksson Ek at all, but we'll deal with that in the offseason. Goalies, Elvis, 4-0-2, 1 shutout, .931 save percentage, 1.82 goals against average, and we're going to be heading into the second round with smiles on our faces. Who will we be facing? Either the Flames, the Coyotes, or the Jets. I believe it's going to be the Jets. Let's see, am I correct? In round number 2, yes, the Winnipeg Jets, who went 43-31-8. Just 1 less win than us, but we had 6 less losses in regulation. So over in the East, it is Philadelphia and Ottawa, okay, and Tampa Bay and Buffalo. All right, odd matchups. So on the Jets, Laine, Scheifele, and Wheeler, a very deadly line to say the least. Only 1 goal, though, for Laine. 60 points in the season, 1 goal in 5 games in the playoffs. Scheifele 4-5, Wheeler 4-5. They only played 5 games. Ehlers, Stastny, Connor. Again, not a lot of scoring. I guess that was a low-scoring series. No, it was the third line that came through. Lowry and Little were scoring goals. Then the fourth line here, Kopp, Appleton, and Harkins. 4 centers on the fourth line. Defense, Morrissey and Pionk. Then Niku and DeMello and Forbort and Tucker Poolman. Not the strongest defensive core. Great first pair. I like that first pair. Underrated Neil Pionk is. But DeMello, Poolman, that's a bit weak. But their plus minuses are there, so you can't knock them. And between the pipes, of course, a huge reason is Connor Hellebuck. Oh my goodness. You're going to tell me that you won a playoff series and held a sub-1 goal against average? 2 shutouts, 0.83 goals against, and a .972 save percentage. Why are guys like Hellebuck just OP, overpowered, and then Braden Holtby, for example, is just pure garbage in the simulation? Why does stuff like that happen? Backed up by Laurent Brassois. Also in the healthy scratches here, Nathan Beaulieu and Luca Spiza. And Mathieu Perreault, can't forget about him. So a few French Canadians out there to make all the Québécois happy at the casual spa. They're pulling for the Jets since the Canadians are eliminated, right? Yeah, they lost in the first round. Ooh, hate to see it. So Jets won 4-1 in their series. We won 4-2 in ours. Let's do it. Let's keep up the momentum. Elvis, keep playing lights out. Kovalchuk, just keep scoring at will. And Eriksson Ek, get your act together. XL Energy Center, Game 1, Round 2. Let's do it. Hellebuck will not be easy to beat, but if we can get through to him, that will be the key. First period. Oh, there it is. 3-1. Marcus Johansson, Zach Parise, his first of the playoffs, and then Bonino, his third of the playoffs. Pionk beats Merzlikins, but we're up 3-1. 3 goals on 10 shots through the first period. Second period, 3-2. Brian Little on the power play brings Winnipeg within 1. We only have 16 shots on net. Shots 23-16 in Winnipeg's favor, and our lead is only 1. So this is going to be a crucial third period. We got to get some insurance out here. Hellebuck's probably going to be battening down the hatches here. Power play. Killed off. Okay, oh no, Tucker Poolman! The third pair, D3-3. We have +3, +5 on those power play units, but they couldn't break through Hellebuck there. But then Kaprizov comes through with his 6th goal of the playoffs. Will that be enough to win it? And it is, as Frolik adds the empty netter. Gave me a little bit of a heart attack there. As 3 goals on 30 shots, a .900 save percentage is just enough for Merzlikins to get us through. We score 4 goals on 27 shots, or is it? I don't know if they account for the shot on the empty net. But either way, the game-winning goal from Kirill Kaprizov comes with just 4.5 minutes left in this game. Huge first start for him, no question at all. Parise and Johansson also throwing in a goal and an assist each. No points for Kovalchuk in that one, but Kaprizov gets his 6th goal and his 7th point in 7 games. Parise right behind him, 6-1 and 1-6. Best friends forever, Zach Parise and Kirill Kaprizov. Alright, so always nice to start the series by eating a nice, juicy W. Heading into Game 2, still at home. Nice to win games at home to start the series as well, as you drop the first 2 in round number 1. So to take a 2-0 series lead heading into Winnipeg, let's see what we can do. First period, 2-1 Winnipeg. First time we're down after a period in quite a while, actually. Ehlers and Harkins scoring there. A power play goal from Jansen Harkins. But Michael Frolik on that fourth line coming back to bring us within one late in the first. Shots 13-7 in our favor. Second period early goal from DeMello, and then it goes 5-1. The first line woke up, and then the power play as well. Blake Wheeler and Nick Ehlers. Tough. That's 2 power play goals against now. Shots are 21-20 for Winnipeg. Only up by 1, but up by 4 goals. This one may just be over unless we get something going, and soon. Nope. Kakinen's in nets now. Little scores to make it 6-1. Let's just get out of here. Let's just hit the bus. Let's just get off to the airport right away. 2 goals and an assist there. Kakinen played well, actually. 19 saves on 20 shots. Hellebuyck, though, 32 on 33 as we drop this 6-1 the final. Hate to see it. All right. Kovalchuk slowing down a little bit, but still at a point-per-game pace. That 6-1 loss was brutal, though. A mix of bad defense and great offense for the bad defense for us, great offense for the Jets. Series is tied at 1. It's now a best of 5 heading into Winnipeg. The Flames are up 2-0 in their series. Oh goodness, that would be a crazy matchup in the Western Finals. Let's do it. First period, 1-0 Minnesota. Ryan Suter, his first goal of the playoffs. I think that's either his first or his second, but great to see Ryan Suter getting in on the action. Second period, 2-1. All right, Kevin Fiala made it 2-0, and then Adam Lowry brings Winnipeg within 1. Shots 24-19 in our favor. Kevin Fiala, currently the one that put us ahead, but then Laine, first shot of the period on the power play. Early power play, early goal. And then Bonino, hold on, let me pause it here. Pause. I said pause. Pause. Okay. Who got the penalty here right at the start of the period? Let me see this. Hooking. Jonas Brodin gets a hooking penalty 32 seconds in at 9:28, and then 14 seconds later at 19:14 is when the power play goal goes in. Fantastic. But Nick Bonino restores our 1-goal lead. It's 3-2. We're on the power play here. And then Eric Stahl, let's go. Power play goal. Make it 4-2. Another power play? Why not? A long extended power play, but this one's killed off. That's okay. We're up by 2 with 3 minutes to go. Outshooting them quite well, and that'll be enough for the dub. 4-2 win. Shots were 37-26 in this one. We woke up after that Game 2 debacle, and it was a power play goal fiesta a little bit, as both teams had some success in the special teams. But game-winning goal goes to Nick Bonino himself, as he will collect the third star. Fiala and Stahl, goal and assist apiece. 2-point game for Ilya Kovalchuk as he retains the team lead in points with 10 in 9. And we're now up 2-1 in the series. Flames up 2-1 in theirs. In the East, all of the 4 series actually 2-1 as we will try to take a 3-1 lead. That would be fantastic. 3-1 leads are the best ones to hold aside from 3-0, as anyone who could do basic math could tell you. But nonetheless, I would love to get it. First period, 2-0. Let's go. The wheels are really turning. Marcus Johansson and Jonas Brodin. We've finally gotten through to Hellebuyck a little bit here. 4 shots only for the Jets in that period. Second period, oh boy, 3-2. Kovalchuk power play goal. He hasn't scored in a while, but then Spiza shorthanded, and then Mark Scheifele. So we're outshooting them 24-13, but only up 3-2. Third period, Ilya Kovalchuk. This man knows the game of hockey. Second of the ninth, and it's 4-2. Oh goodness, we're almost doubling their shots here as well, but Andrew Kopp has something to say about that. 4-3, and then Nick Ehlers ties it up a minute and 27 seconds later. And you're kidding me. Someone tie this up. Tie this up. Don't tell me we're going to drop this. Do not tell me we're going to drop this. Shots 34-23. 3 unanswered goals in the third period within 5 minutes of each other. And we lose 5-4. What happened? What happened? Elvis not doing super well this series. Elvis, man. But let me see Kakinen for a second. Would it be crazy to turn to Kakinen in a 2-2 series? Marcus Johansson, what? 9 points in 10 games from Marcus Johansson after a 37-point season? Okay. And Fiala's turning it around with 9 as well. Okay, okay. No points for Kaprizov or Parise in quite a while. Goalies here. Merzlikins 896 and at 2.79 goals against average. Goals against average is decent. It's fine. But 896 save percentage. I'm really tempted to put in Kakinen at 955. 43 saves on 45 shots in the playoffs thus far. I'm really tempted. This is where it all comes down. This is where the big decisions, this is where legends are made. This is where you make it or break it. Heading into Game 5, 2-2 series. Do we risk it with Capo Kakinen? 4th round pick in 2014. You know what? I'm doing it. After that falling apart in the 3rd period, Elvis, someone has to take some blame. Someone has to be pointed at. Fingers got to be pointed somewhere. Let's do it. At home, XL Energy Center, Game 5. We need a dub. Kakinen between the pipes. Merzlikins was fantastic in that 1st round, but he's been tripping up a little bit. I'm going to give him the night off. I'm not saying he's lost the net. Just take the night out, take the night off, and let Kakinen come in and let him show what he can do, because he's been showing good things. 1st period, 0-0. 2nd period, 1-0. Shots are 30 to 8. 30 to 8. More than tripling the shots. Eriksson Ek with the lone goal. 8 saves on 8 shots for Kakinen. 29 saves on 30 shots for Hellebuyck. This is just not fair. 3rd period, 1-0. Shots 32-9 now. Power play Winnipeg. Thank goodness that's killed off. Power play for Minnesota now. Killed off as well. 36-9 are the shots. Are we going to quadruple the shots? We've quadrupled the shots. 40-9. 41-9. Oh my goodness. You're kidding me! No! Oh, but okay, Sean Monahan. Oh, I was about to have a conniption fit. We quadruple their shots, and you're going to tell me that Jansen Harkins on the 11th shot of the night is going to be what ties this game up and goes to overtime? But thank goodness Sean Monahan said, nope, not on my watch. 42-11. 42-11 were the shots. Just two shots shy of quadrupling Winnipeg's shots. Doubles I've seen. Triples are rare. But quadruples? Come on. Sean Monahan, thank you for getting the game-winning goal. Kakinen let in 1 goal on 11 shots. Hellebuyck made 40 saves. Oh my, that was a heart attack and a half. I think I might... do we turn back to Elvis? I don't know. Kakinen, he only let in 1 goal, but he only faced 11 shots. But we are on the verge of going to the Western Conference Finals here. Kakinen, let's see, 946 save percentage and a 1.25 goals against. 53 saves on 56 shots. That's tough because Elvis, he's still at that 896. That's what really scares me. Okay, you know what? I think this is what we're going to do. Why'd I leave? I'm going to go with Kakinen in this game. If we lose, I don't care what the score. I don't care if he lets in 1 goal on... okay, unless it's like 1 goal on 50 shots. I don't care the score. We're going to go to Elvis in Game 7 if we have to. But I want to go to Kakinen in Game 6. And then start next series with Merzlikins if possible. Kakinen, just close it out for me. 13 points in 11 games for Kovalchuk. Bell MTS place. Can we close it out in 6 just like we did last series? Game 6, round 2. Let's hit it. 1st period, 2-1. All right, Kovalchuk and Kaprizov, the 2 Russian Ks. Let's go. Nothing better than that. Line A. I think it's only the 2nd goal of the playoffs and like 1st of the series. 2-1. Shots 15-10 in that period. Winnipeg had more shots in that period than they did like of all last game almost. 2nd period, 3-1. Kaprizov. Yes, he is finally getting heated up again when needed. He was hot. He didn't get cold. He was hot, then he went down a little bit, and now he's on fire again. Line A, 2nd of the night, brings Winnipeg within 2. Kaprizov. You want a Hattie Kaprizov? Why not? Just go out and get it. Just go out and do it. Why not? Halfway through. Oh, no. Kyle Connor ties this game up at 3. Power play Winnipeg. Shifley makes it 4-3. Power play Minnesota. Please tie it up. Oh, no. Anyone late? No. Shots were 39-32 in our favor. Oh no, Line A and Shifley. Line A, what are you doing now, Line A? Non-existent all series. Now we're going to 7. Oh no, I hope that wasn't a bad decision. Ooh, the Coyotes were down 2-0 in this series. They came back to win against the Flames 4-2. 920 save percentage. All right, we're turning to Elvis. Elvis, you're back in there. You got some good rest. You got some time on the bench to think about, to visualize the game. Alex Stalock, you're not coming in here. Kaprizov, 8 goals in 12 games. Zach Parise, 7 assists and 8 points. Kovalchuk, 6 goals, 8 assists. That second line, nothing to touch in that second line. They're playing well. What the plus minuses here? +4, +3, +8, +6, -3, -1. Vatanen and Bowie scaring me a little bit. I'd almost call up Carson Soucy, -4 in 3 games, but he played well in the NHL. He was a plus. No, we're not touching it. What's going on in Iowa here, by the way? We still alive out here? Nope. We lost a while ago, it seems. 3 points in 3 games for Victor Rask. Congrats. Whew. All right. Game 7, round 2. Winner goes to the Western Conference Finals against the Arizona Coyotes. We've proven ourselves. We know that we can beat Hellebuck. We know he's good, but we know we can beat him. Elvis, do what you did when we needed to close things out against Dallas. And let's just get some scoring out here. Kaprizov, Kovalchuk, I'm looking at you, but I'm also looking at the others. Hoffman, haven't seen much from you. Parise, great assists, but where are the goals out there? Ryan Suter, throw in a couple. Why not? Show me your leadership on that huge contract. Let's do it. It's a nail-biter. Game 7 at home. First period. Oh, let's go. Thank you. Zach Parise answers the call, and so does Greenway and Spurgeon. Oh, thank you. 3-0 after the first. Not over in the slightest, but 3-0 after the first. Thank goodness. Ehlers comes back quick. Second period, okay, 3-2. 3-2. Ehlers and Scheifele. We're up 3-2, but only outshooting them 19-14, so a low shooting affair. Both teams under 20 shots through 2 periods. We are only up by 1. This period, I need you to play strong offensively, but even stronger defensively. They're barely getting any shots. That's good. Don't let them get good shots, though. Limit those high-scoring chance opportunities. Third period. Let's go. Power play Winnipeg early. Oh, my goodness. You're kidding me. Hold on. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. Power play goal 5 minutes in. Let's see who got it. Who is on the hit list? Jared Spurgeon, who scored in the first period. High-sticking double minor. Great job. 12:42 to go. This game's tied at 3. We're going down to ×4 speed. Oh my goodness, you're not serious. Power play Winnipeg again. We kill it off. Pause it again. Pause it again. Who is getting these penalties? What? What are you doing out there, Ryan? You've been here for so long. You've been through all this pain. Don't you want to win? What? Hold on. Every time I start the simulation, there's a penalty. Who this time? I put my trust in you, Madison. They better not score. If they score on you, I'm going to make sure you never work again in the NHL. If they score on us on this power play, oh my goodness, we kill it off. That's 3 penalties we kill off here in the third period. 5 minutes to go. Oh, man. 3 minutes. Nerves are high. Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. Oh, praise the hockey god. Who got this penalty here? Suter, I'm going to tie your feet to a horse and run you through the streets of Minneapolis. What are you doing? Slashing minor with 2.5 to go. In the exact same... Look at this. In that corner. Get out of that corner. Why are all those penalties in that left corner? Game 7 overtime in Minnesota. Monahan and Scheifele at the dot. Next goal puts their team through to the Western Conference Finals. Stall. Into the Winnipeg zone. Don't... Classic. Just skate full speed down the boards and hope that you don't get crushed, right? Then 95% of the time you do. Connor. What? Ehlers, you're kidding me. Oh, Hoffman breaks it up, thank goodness. The defensive breakdowns here. Kovalchuk. There we go. Tried and true. Skate down the wing. Kovalchuk. Get held in the corner. No. Back to Hoffman. Oh, blocked. Spurgeon in front. Big save. Hellebuck. Oh, scramble in front. Big save by Hellebuck there. To keep winning. Ehlers. How's that for an elbow to the head? Spurgeon. Bonino. Spurgeon. Easy save. Marcus Johansson. Nick Bonino. Bonino, and that's blocked, and then he gets... That's like a wave hit him. He got just hit onto his back and then matrixed backwards. Matsupego, oh my goodness. Scheifele. Thank you, Elvis. Easy save. Johansson gets crushed. Double hit in the corner. Anybody want to get in there? Just letting Little get his own rebound in tight. No one wants to push him out of the crease. Spiza. Wheeler. Don't tell me. Oh, wow. What a shot. That one had eyes. But the glove of Elvis just comes out at the right moment. Sammy in the corner. Parise, wide open shot. He has a wide open shot. He gives it to Kaprizov, who takes a weak backhand. Greenway. Look at Greenway. Did anyone see Greenway just glitched behind the net? There he is. How did he get there? He was skating, and then, hold on, a ghost hit into him, actually, I think. Oh, there he is. He hit into a ghost right there. Oh, hit into a ghost, and then just stuck. Wants to go get him? He can't. Him and the mascot just having a good conversation here. Through the glass. How are you? It comes back. They get Arkins. Oh, stop by Elvis. O'Connor in front. Oh my goodness, we almost lost right there because of a giveaway by Brodin. Just back and forth, big hits in the middle of the ice, and then losing possession. That's all it is. Lowry just skates by Brodin, no problem. Bonino, thank you, Nick Bonino. That just took away the cross crease one time. That would have been the series winner. Johansson in the corner again. Get the puck, skate into the corner, get pinned, lose the puck, skate into the middle, big hit, get the puck, go into the corner, get pinned. It's just a cycle of that same thing, getting pinned in the corner over and over again. Monahan, do something, Monahan. Off the board to Spiza, who's right in front of him. Great off the board pass. Fiala regains it, but it won't mean anything. As the first overtime comes to a close, and this game remains tied. Obviously. Shots are 34-31 in Winnipeg's favor, heading in to double overtime. Corner, looking for something off the side of the net. Parise, big backhand, but a reaction pad save from Hellebuyck. Suter, what was that? So what are you doing with Stastny back there? And then Hoffman trips Niku. Oh, what a classic. A poke check touches the person's skate, even if they're not moving, and they fly forwards at like 20 kilometers an hour. Look, he's not even moving there on the boards, and just his legs just fall out from under him, like he just did like the demolition of a building. He just took out the pillars of the building and just fell right down. Now we're on the penalty kill. That does not bode well. Oh no, okay, that's a classic. You can't let them get those off. A face-off win to the defenseman, to the winger who backs out and takes a wide open one-timer who your other team doesn't want to defend for some reason. You gonna dump that or you want to take it in? Okay, but you know what you want. Vatanen? Oh, he's pinching deep. Eric Stahl. Okay, stopped by Hellebuyck, and he'll hang on. Great, I'll take the offensive zone face-off. I'd put 4 people. No, a penalty? Frolik is furious. He throws that guy down, doesn't even look to go pick up the puck. Just goes after the lifeless body of the man that he just hit. Can you touch the puck, please? Wheeler. Oh, Frolik, now he touches it to break up the pass. Thank you. Elbowing, tripping? What? And now it's 5-on-3? Yeah, we're cooked. What? Michael Frolik, what did you do? Oh, that's why. It looked like a hit. He fell pretty hard into the boards. Nice job selling that, Line. I think it was Line or Stastny. All right, 5-on-3. Nick Bonino's out there. The savior of Minneapolis. Oh my goodness, off the post early. Let's go. Stastny, Pionk, Ehlers. Oh, just over the net. Or did Merzlikins get a piece of that? Not sure. Ehlers, Niku, Stastny broken up. Pionk walking in. Okay, Merzlikins, hang on to that. There we go. He's getting tired out there. You better be going face first into the puck. Give me everything you have, Nick. I'm paying you a lot of money to stop this puck from going in. Niku, Ehlers, Stastny, stopped by Elvis. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Okay, good. Spurgeon. Be careful. Be careful. You know what? Put on. Jared Spurgeon. Oh my goodness. One-timer from Ryan Suter gets robbed by the glove of Connor Hellebuyck. Now scored a 5-on-3 shorthanded goal in double overtime. That would have been a story. Oh my goodness. Ehlers got through everyone. Big save. Oh, by Elvis, and Suter will clear that out. Now it's going to be 5-on-4 for 47 seconds. Hoffman out of the box. Picks it up. Just rip that top cheese bellow. What kind of a deke is that? Okay, we still have it. Monahan to the point. Brodin, Vatanen, Monahan. Oh, wow. Gets thrown to the wolves on a hit like that. He got thrown like feet from the puck. Stastny stopped by the blocker of Elvis. Little, don't let him. Okay, good, Brodin. Good. Connor comes in. Ehlers, big save. Back to 5-on-5. We killed the 5-on-3. That is huge. Pay raises for Bonino and Spurgeon. Other guys did well. They'll get the little bonuses as well. Big pay raises for those guys. All penalty killers getting a little Christmas bonus. Let's go. Ehlers in front corner. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was a rough opportunity. I hate when the like a pass or something puts the goalie out of position, and then they just go forehand to backhand, and the goalie's totally fooled. Like, what kind of dark magic is this? Forehand to backhand to forehand. How did you do that? Stahl, Kovalchuk. He has fresh wheels. Oh, almost tipped by DeMello. Oh, goodness. Kovalchuk, huge hit. Hoffman, finish it. Scramble. Oh, aim for the corners, boys. Aim for the corners. Shifley. Oh, my goodness. Line is all alone. Off the post. He had a wide open net. He did the backhand, forehand, and fooled Merzlinkins, but he hit the post on a wide open net, and we're still alive. Back the other way. Benino gets poked off. All right. Oh, my goodness. The hockey gods may just be in our favor. At least that bought us another little bit of time. Ilya. Benino. Marcus Johansson. Just put the puck on net, boys. DeMello. And whoa. Okay, that's stopped by the pad of Elvis. Fiala. Come on, Fiala. Deeks nobody. Nice. Deeks nobody again, as he couldn't get it off. Okay. Benino. Fiala. John Johansson. DeMello took it away. Benino almost had the winner. Fiala. We still have possession in the zone. Benino. Even scores! The Minnesota Wild are through to the conference finals! Marcus Johansson wins it in double overtime. Game 7 hero. Oh, wow. What a movie that was. What a thriller. Marcus Johansson. Fiala and Benino making it happen. Oh, Benino, look at that beautiful head. Brad Hunt leads the handshakes. Okay, whatever you say. Oh, man. Johansson shaking hands. There's Elvis and Hellebuck. What a series. What a series. Laine hitting the post is what got us through. Let's look at... Oh, that was it right there. It's too late. Let me look and let's go look at it. So here comes Laine on his forehand. The classic Elvis way out of his crease. Classic backhand forehand. Wide open cage right here. Maybe not wide open, but for Patrick Laine, that's very open. For a sniper like him, tons of space. And he just rings it off the post. That was what it was meant to be. It was meant to be. And then right after that, here it is in the corner. Here's a great chance in front right there. DeMello broke it up. Benino said, I'm not giving up. Hits him off the puck. Fiala regains it. Still has it. Gives it to Benino. Benino, oh, wow. That's called vision and passion. Right there. Right to Johansson. Hellebuck sprawling to make the save. DeMello nowhere to be seen. And Marcus Johansson is the hero. Shots were 43-40 for Winnipeg. And we pull it off 4-3. What a series. What a series. As we win it in 7. And we're off to Arizona. My goodness. Over in the East, Flyers and Lightning will be the Eastern Conference Finals. 14 points in 13 games for Ilya. Elvis played well. We went back to him and he stood tall when he had to. Him being out of the net was pretty weird there, but we'll give him the pass because the hockey gods were with us. 10 points for Johansson in 13 games. Elvis, he's at a .901 save percentage, 2.64 goals against average. Definitely good enough to get him into the starting role against the Coyotes. -4 for Vatanen. That's a bit scary. I may want to fix that third pair. Madison Bowie and Sami Vatanen. Not sure. Eriksson Ek with 3 points and -3. What are you going to do? Mike Hoffman, only 4 points in 13 games. That's if I want anyone to turn up the heat, I think it's Mike Hoffman. That third line Benino change. Love it. So Madison Bowie, we can call up anyone from Iowa because the playoffs are over. Ian McCoshen, probably Carson Soucy's the only viable option, to be honest. He's played with us before. Carson Soucy. Do we want to call him up to start this round? Because it's not Madison Bowie as much. It's more Sami Vatanen. But I'm not going to take out Vatanen. The guy has 7 assists. Just a -4. That's what I don't like as much. But I don't want to... These pairs, the top 2 pairs are playing fine. So I don't want to change anything like that up. I'll give... I'm going to keep note here. -4, -1. If they're not doing well after the first game or two, I think I'm going to call up Soucy. But we're going to roll like that heading into the Western Conference Finals after an absolute roller coaster against Winnipeg. The Coyotes were 46-35-1, but since we had like 10 less losses, they had 2 more wins, we had 10 less losses. We did better than them in the standings. Let me see, Western Conference. Yeah, Coyotes, they had 46 wins, but 93 points. That's really weird. 46 wins, the most wins in the conference, but they finished in 6th place in the West. So over in Arizona, of course, Phil Kessel's probably killing it. Yeah, 7 goals and 4 assists for Phil the Thrill. Clayton Keller, Connor Garland, yeah, great first line. Derek Stepan, Nick Schmaltz, 4 goals, 8 assists for him. And Christian Fischer, Michael Granlund, Barrett Hayton, and Christian Dvorak. Decent third line. Yeah, decent third line. John Hayden, Tyler Pitlick, and Lawson Krause. They're getting it done for fourth liners. Got to give it to them. Defense, Ekman Larson and Chikrin. Great pair right there. Second pair, Goligoski and Lyubushkin. Not as strong. And then look at this third pair, Osterley and Ness. Ness is a -6, so we really got, and Australia -3, so we really got to take advantage of exposing them on the defense. Is it Darcy? Yeah, Mr. Darcy, formerly of the Minnesota Wild, is between the pipes. Hasn't been on Minnesota in quite some time, but Mr. Darcy is in Arizona. Pretty good numbers, I'd say, at a .908 save percentage and a 2.7 goals against average. Aiden Hill backing him up. Scratchers, Dryden Hunt, Johan Larson. All right, this is doable. I'm a bit more hopeful than usual, but these guys are in the Western Conference Finals for a reason. They made it through 2 other rounds. They beat the Golden Knights in 5 and then beat the Flames in 6. So that is nothing to just skim over. So either way, it is Game 1, Round 3 here in Minnesota after a wild second round, and we're halfway there as we're just going straight to the cup. Let's do it. First period, 1-1. Parise and Hayden. Hayden, the fourth liner, gets a goal. Second period, no scoring. Shots 21-13 our favor. Headed into the third. Power play Arizona killed off. Power play Minnesota, and Mike Hoffman gets a goal right after that power play expires. Power play again for the Wild. Extended power play, this time killed off as well. Mike Hoffman, just his third of the playoffs. Nick Schmaltz, though, 13th point of the playoffs. Ties this game up at 2. Don't tell me it's more overtime. I'm getting sick of watching this overtime. But yes, thank you, Jonas Brodin. Just what I needed for my sanity. And Sean Monahan ends the empty netter. 39-20 were the shots, just one shy of doubling the Coyotes' shots. We doubled their goals, 4-2, and that's what you love to see to start a series. Monahan, Hoffman, Parise, all getting 1 goal and 1 assist, and stars on their sweaters. A little gold sticker for them. So we will take that 1-0 Philadelphia over in the East. If we could just fly through this series, that would be great. Because after the first 6 and 7, I don't want this to be an hour and 40-minute episode. Let's go. Even though I know it would never get that long, but let's try and save some time where we can. First period, 1-1. Jordan Greenway on the power play. Nick Schmaltz, his second of the series, ties it up. Second period, 2-1. Zach Parise on the power play. Let's go. Shots 25-18 for the Wild. Up by 1. Power play Arizona killed off. Power play for the Wild killed off. Special teams getting a little chance on the ice for both sides. 29-20. Shots for Minnesota. Up by 1, but Kevin Fiala extends that lead to 2. Kevin Fiala on that third line. That was a key change. That Bonino, Eriksson Ek third, fourth line switch was key. Up by 2 with 2 minutes to go. Is that enough? Yes, it will be as Jared Spurgeon adds the empty netter. That's a big smile. Just give me that 2-0 lead. Give me those all day long. First star Kevin Fiala, goal and an assist. Let's just fly through this series. Coyotes, I love you, but let's just fly through. Going to Arizona Arena. Is that the real name of the arena? Not sure about that. Let's do it. Kessel yet to be seen. Nick Schmaltz has been the Coyotes' hero thus far. And Elvis is standing strong. Got to give it to him. First period, 1-0. Brad Hunt. 1-0. Woo! I love when Hunt gets in on it. Second period, 2-0. Mike Hoffman. Let's go. Aiden Hill's in nets as well. Mike Hoffman's second of the series and 5th of the playoffs. Or is it 4th of the playoffs? And 3... Oh, Kevin Fiala. Thank you. 3-0. 3-0, 4-0. Eric Stahl. There's the second line waking up. They haven't done much in this round yet, but that's okay. And just like that, we're going to be up 3-0 in this series. Christian Fischer brings them within 3, but with 5 minutes to go, I don't think that'll be enough. Not a lot of shots in this one. Coyotes outshot us in this one, 29-24, but we win 4-1. It's their goaltending that we've gotten through, and the defense hasn't been strong on Arizona. 28 save performance for Elvis, goal and assist for Stahl and Hunt. Flying through the Coyotes. I'll see you boys in the Stanley Cup Finals. I'm going home to Minnesota. I took a flight home early this afternoon. I'll see you there. I'm not even going to think about it anymore. Arizona, let's just close it out. Get the brooms. Let's sweep our way into the Cup Finals. Nice, fast, and easy. Bonino gets the first goal and the first period. Oh, actually, Keller, Stepan, and Schmaltz showing that they have some life. as 2 of those 3 scoring their first goal of the series. It's to be expected that they were going to wake up after being disrespected for 3 of those games. 3-1 heading into the second. 4-1 now. Ekman Larson. So we're outshooting them 31-21, but it's 4-1 Arizona. Yikes. Power play early here. We need to score if we're going to get anything going. Extended power play, nothing. Wow. Who's in nets over here? Ekman Larson scores again. Who's in nets here? It's Adin Hill. Adin Hill has 36 saves on 37 shots tonight. Okay, 5-2 the end. Parise adds another, but wow. I gotta give it to Adin Hill. 39 saves on 41 shots. He's the reason they are still alive. Ekman Larson and Clayton Keller getting in on the scoring as well. Good thing I already went back to Minnesota in my private jet, because the next game is in Minnesota, as we are up 3-1 in this series, looking to close it out. Flyers are up 3-1 in their series over the Tampa Bay Lightning. All right, let's close out at home, in front of the home fans. That's why. Merzlikins was a bit off. He was thinking about his family back home, his living back home in Minnesota, his new home. Hayden, oh my goodness. First period. Okay, there we go. Fiala and Vatanen. There he is. Sammy. There we go. 2-1 for the Minnesota Wild after the first. Second period, 3-2. Great. Kessel and Stepan. We're taking too many penalties out here. Who's getting all these penalties? Bonino tripping, stall interference, Bonino hooking. Come on, Bonino. 3-2 for the Coyotes. Down by 1. Shots even at 23. Power play for the Wild. Get us back in this in front of the home fans. And Barrett Hayton extends that lead to 2. Okay, Ryan Suter brings us back in this game. 4-3. Oh, come on. Don't tell me the 81 overall goal is going to be the guy that stops us after we get through Mr. Darcy. 4 minutes to go. Can someone tie this game up for me? No. Yikes. Now we're down. We just lost 4-3. Now we're only up 3-2 in this series. That is not good. I probably should not have spoken as much as I did. 3-2 series now. That is not good. Back to Arizona to try and close it out. Let me take a quick update on the plus minuses here. I didn't bother looking since we were winning so much. Vatanen was -4, now he's -1. Bowie was -1, still -1. Okay. 8, 11, 6, 7. Okay, that's fine. And Elvis, 899 save percentage, 2.74 goals against average. Is Mr. Darcy injured over here? Yeah, torn groin. Yikes. Yeah, he's out for the playoffs for sure. Torn groin. Hate to see that. Sorry about that, Mr. Darcy. So Adin Hill's going to be starting for the rest of the way for the Coyotes, backed up by Prosvetov. Adin Hill has a 910 save percentage, 3.11 goals against average. All right, what's his poise? 75 poise. Guess that's good enough to shut out to keep us from scoring very much. But okay, we're in Arizona. We've lost our last 2 games. We won 3 in a row, then we lost 2 in a row. Flyers are faltering a bit as well. It's 3-2 in their series. Please, we are not going to 7. Close the series out. Come on. Okay, we had our fun. We chuckled. We pat each other on the back. We had some fun. But now let's be serious. Let's end the series right here, right now. Ilya, show us what you got. First period, 2-1. There he is. Opening goal of the night from Ilya Kovalchuk. Bang, on the power play. And Marcus Johansson, his first goal since the Game 7 winner. Ekman Larson, though, the captain for the Coyotes coming through. Second period remains 2-1. Shots 21-18 for the Coyotes, but 2-1 Wild. And Ilya Kovalchuk extends it 3-1. See, Ilya listens to me. Why is no one listening to me but Ilya? And then Eric Stahl on the power play. 3-goal lead with 13 minutes to go in this game. Oh, I hope that's enough. Hope that's enough. 10 minutes to go. 4-1. 3-goal lead. Power play for the Coyotes. They're going to need this. Oh, it's over. It is over. Let's go see if we're going to touch that Colin Campbell trophy. And with a 6-game victory, the Minnesota Wild, for the first time in franchise history, have made it past the conference finals and are off to the Stanley Cup finals. What a year. And of course, it's the Clarence S. Campbell trophy, not the Colin Campbell trophy. I'm thinking of the former head of NHL player safety. And what a road. Ekman Larson. Coyotes fought hard, especially without Kemper. But we took it out. After winning 3 in a row, especially, we took it in 6 games. Michael Frolik goes to get the trophy. We're gonna have to name a captain for the Stanley Cup Finals. So if we win the cup, it's gonna be Michael Frolik going to get the cup, and that makes 0 sense. Thank you, EA. Clarence S. Campbell, big handshake with Bill Daly. Let's get out of here. Also, by the way, you'll notice the score was actually different because when I came into the simulation, Kaprizov actually scored a goal. So that was his 9th goal of the playoffs. Shots were 34-30 in this one, but Elvis Merzlikins stood tall and got us another big W when the chips were down and it was needed the most. Or is it when the cards are down? Either way, 21 points in 19 games for Ilya Kovalchuk. Fiala 17, really turning it around. Thank you, Kevin Fiala. Parise 15, Kaprizov 14, so is Johansson. Stahl, Suter 13, Bonino with 10 in 19. What did he do in the regular season? Bonino scored 24 points in 82 games, 9 goals. Now he has 5 goals and 10 points in 19 games. And Monahan not doing anything crazy. Same with Hoffman, both 9 points in 19 games, but it's enough to get it done. And then between the pipes, of course, Merzlikins, 905 save percentage, 2.68 goals against average, record of 11-4-2. I will take that every single time. So just like that, we are off to the Stanley Cup Finals against the Philadelphia Flyers. This is going to be a big matchup right here. I know some of you Flyer fans out there are excited. The Flyers, let's see their road to the Cup Final here. Philadelphia, they beat the Penguins in 7, Senators in 6, and then the Lightning in 6 as well to make their way to the Stanley Cup Finals. What a journey, eh? Who would have thought? When the Wild saw that GM Data and as a team of assistant GMs was on the market, they knew they had to fire Bill Guerin and get it done. Whether we win the Stanley Cup or not, to make the Stanley Cup Finals in year 1 after making those tweaks, we knew that Minnesota was good. We just knew that they couldn't get there just yet with that squad. Made some changes with Stahl, Kovalchuk, Merzlikins, and trying to get chemistry going with Kaprizov on that top line, and those changes were huge. From being 500 after 30 games to making the Cup Finals and winning the conference. Let's go. Philadelphia Flyers, pretty solid team, of course, in their record during the season. They had 41 wins. Their lineup here, pretty solid. JVR, Giroux, and Voracek, Konechny, Couturier, Lindblom, Farabee, Kevin Hayes, the 7-point-whatever million-dollar man, and Nolan Patrick. Then Robert Hagg, a defenseman, with Andreoff and Michael Raffle. Defense, Provorov, Gustafsson, Sanheim, Ghost, Braun, and Myers. Do you have any scratches? Scott Lawton injured, that's why. With Derek Pouliot, of course, Nate Prosser. Between the pipes, Carter, Hart, 88 overall, 2.32 goals against average, 924 save percentage. Definitely a force to be reckoned with. But yeah, JVR 5-9, Giroux 7-8, Voracek 3-11, Lindblom 4-7, Couturier 4-9, Konechny 6-5. The third line solid. Kevin Hayes has 10 points down that third line. Even the fourth line, 5 points, 8 points. Robert Hagg, I don't know if he's playing as a forward the whole time or what, but 5 points for him. And the plus minuses on here, +7, +8. Yeah, it's a solid team here in Philadelphia. Got to give it to them. They had a record of 41, 34, and 7 this season, but we don't care about that. It is the Stanley Cup Finals, and all that matters is what you do now. So first things first, we got to name a captain, I guess. I didn't want to name a captain, but if we're going to win the cup, I guess we got to just give someone the C. I'd rather have that than Michael Frolik or someone random go get the cup. Why did this reset? My A's were on, I think Brodin and Parise, was it? I don't know, but hold on. Let's fix it. Eric Stahl's going to get an A because he's back. He had an A when he left as well. And Zach Parise is going to get the A as well. And I think Ryan Suter is going to be the captain. I think Ryan Suter has that cap. Oh, actually, well, and Parise was the captain in New Jersey, right? He's 36 years old. You know what? I think I'm going to give it to Parise. I think it may not be long term. You could always change it next season, but at least for the Cup Finals here, Captain Parise with the alternates going to Stahl and Suter. Better than Brodin and Spurgeon, and then Frolik goes up and get the cup or something. Whether we win it or not, just to have a captain there. So let's do it. Game 1, Year 1, Stanley Cup Finals against the Philadelphia Flyers at home. What a ride it's been. Let's keep on going. First period, 2-1 Minnesota. Kaprizov and then Sami Vatanen on the power play. JVR scoring for the Flyers. Second period, 4-2. Kovalchuk and Nick Bonino keeping it up. Sean Couturier on the power play. We're up by 2, outshooting the Flyers by 6, 23-17. 4-2 lead. Power play for the Flyers. Giroux scores on the power play. Conceding a power play goal there. Not optimal. Power play for Minnesota now, but then the Flyers kill that one off. Halfway through the third, holding on to a 1-goal lead, but Couturier, another power play goal. Power play again, that time killed off. We allow 2 power play goals here in the third period, and that's going to be tough. That is brutal. But Jordan Greenway on the power play keeps the game from going to overtime, and we win it 5-4 the final. Power play goal from the big boy. 6'6" Jordan Greenway with 40 seconds to go. On the 30th shot of the night, we got outshot by 1, but we end up winning by 1. 5-4 the final in Game 1 of the first ever Stanley Cup final game in Minnesota Wild history. Jordan Greenway, goal and 2 assists for Kovalchuk, and 3 assists for Eric Staal with the A on his jersey. What a night to start off. The fans in Minnesota are loving it. 24 points in 20 games for Ilya Kovalchuk. Let's go. Keep it up. Don't take the foot off the gas for a second. Game 2, Stanley Cup Finals. Let's go. First period, 2-0. 2-0. Kirill Kaprizov. What a sniper. This guy knows how to shoot the puck. He's going to be huge for Minnesota in the real world. What a key player. 2 goals for him on Carter Hart. 13-4 the shots for us. Second period, 3-1. Kaprizov hat-trick. Only took him less than 26 minutes. 25 minutes and 55 seconds to get a hat-trick on Carter Hart in the Stanley Cup Finals. That's clutch. The kid's got clutch. And JVR scoring, pretty much the only guy scoring consistently for the Flyers here. 3-1, we're more than doubling the shots, 27-12 in our favor, up by 2. Here in the third period. Oh my goodness, can we win both games at home? Mouth's getting dry, brain's getting fried out, lips can't form words. 5 minutes to go, still up by 2. Can anyone ice it, or are we just going to hang on like that? Okay, no problem. Fiala, empty netter, perfect. The shots were 37-23. 22 save performance from Elvis Merzlikins, coming in clutch. 3 assists from Monahan. There we go. That's what we wanted to see from him. And a 3-goal night from Kirill Kaprizov. Elvis Merzlikins. Let's go. He was the thorn in our side through the entirety of NHL 19. And then now he's working for us here in NHL 21. Love it. Up 2-0 in the Stanley Cup Final, but now we're going to Wells Fargo Center. Wells Fargo Center, you never know what happens when you're on the road. It's a tough arena to play in Philly. Those fans get pretty wild. Let's see if they're going to turn on the Jets or if we can keep the pace up with, especially from Kirill Kaprizov and Elvis Merzlikins. First period, 2-1. Monahan and Hoffman. Beautiful. Joel Farabee scoring for the Flyers. Second period, no scoring. 23-19 of the shots for us, up by 1 in the third. This is going to be a tight one. Power play Wild. Oh, that one's killed off. That was an integral penalty kill from the Flyers. Crucial. Less than 10 to go now. Shots are tied at 29. It is a squeaker here in Philadelphia. 3 minutes to go. Fans are roaring. And the Wild take it 2-1. What a squeaker that was. Shots were 34-33. And the game-winning goal goes to Mike Hoffman back at the end of the first period. No scoring in the second or the third. And we win it 2-1. Another huge performance from Elvis Merzlikins, making 33 saves. Hart made 32, just 1 less than he had to. And Ryan Suter, 2 assists from him. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Can you believe this, guys? After a wild first round and even wilder second round, a semi-easy to a bit nerve-wracking-ish third round, now we're up 3-0 in the Stanley Cup Finals. We thought we were going to sweep the Coyotes. It didn't work out like that. Let's not get complacent. Let's not lose focus. And let's go out there and win the Stanley Cup. Let's do it. First period, 0-0. Second period, 1-0 Flyers. All right. Eric Gustafson. Shot, low shooting affair. 15-11, the shots in our favor. 1-0 Flyers. The Flyers are going to be coming out guns blazing in this final period. They're not going to go down this period. We got to come out even harder. Power play with 10 minutes to go. Oh, it's an extended one, but the Flyers stand tall and Nolan Patrick extends it 2-0. Oh boy. Okay, that's it. Lindblom makes it 3. All right, 3-0 loss. A 23 save shutout from Carter Hart. Only 20 shots from the Flyers. Bit disappointing to let in 3, but like we said, we got to give it to them. They were going to come out guns blazing. But you know what? The chance to go home and win on home ice is even better. At XL Energy Center, they've been waiting so long. The North Stars leave. The Dallas Stars win the Cup. The disrespect to Minnesota. The state of hockey. The state of hockey wants to see a Stanley Cup. Here we are in the dressing room. The state of hockey wants to win the Stanley Cup. Zach, you have the C on your jersey. Think, you're 36 years old. You're a monster. You're an ageless monster. I want to see you raise that cup in Minnesota. Hoffman, you were going to stay rotten free agency all season. Signed a 1-year deal. Let's just finish it off. Win that cup, baby. Go get your payday. Eric Stahl, Guerin traded you away. I brought you back into the fold. Some people didn't know if this deal was going to be good or not. But here you are. 17 points. Finish it off. Kovalchuk, you're 38. You're killing it out there. You might even win the Conn Smythe. What a journey. You and Parise as well. Back on New Jersey. That connection. Finish it off. Suter, you've waited so long. Hunt, you've been disrespected as a 7th defenseman. I'm playing you top first pair minutes. Go get that cup. Spurgeon, Brodin, those big contracts. Vatanen came from free agency. Bowie, free agency. Elvis, we picked you up. You're going to be backing up in Columbus. We picked you up. We gave you the starting role. You've run with it. Boys, let's finish it off. Here in Minnesota, Game 5, Stanley Cup Finals. Let's see it. First period, 2-1 Minnesota. Michael Frolik and Mike Hoffman. 2-1. Farabee scoring for the Flyers. Second period, 2-2. All right, Claude Giroux ties it up. Shots are 28-22 in our favor, and this game is tied. Win this period, win the Stanley Cup. Power play killed off. There we go. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Okay, Kaprizov puts us up by 1. And then Mike Hoffman is second of the night. We're up by 2. Halfway through the third, we're up by 2 goals. Power play, end it. End it on this power play. Extended. Oh, it's killed off. JVR brings the Flyers back within 1 with 4 minutes to go. Oh my goodness, slow it down. Minute 50. Oh my goodness, we got to hop in and see this. Final, under a minute to go. In Minnesota, the towels are waving. Up by 1 with 44 seconds to go. Can we claim the Stanley Cup on home ice here in Game 5? Parise, oh, Monahan, oh, big save from Carter Hart. My goodness, he got leveled. Big save. 34 seconds going the other way. Are Philadelphia going to pull the goalie? Yes, they are. Can we break it up? Oh, Monahan, get it out. Parise, ice it with the C on your jersey. Zach Parise, oh, misses the net. If you shoot from before the blue line, it goes in like 1% of the time. Big hit there from Parise. Trips over the body that just leveled. Oh my goodness, 2-on-1. Hag broken up by Jared Spurgeon, the defenseman who was trying to go on a rusher. Monahan, end it. 10 seconds, Monahan, put it in! Monahan, no, yes! Misses the net. 5 seconds, I don't think it'll matter. Brodin, it's over. Jonas Brodin ices it with 4 seconds to go. 5-3 Minnesota. Jonas Brodin, the fans are going ballistic with their face paint and their towels. Jonas Brodin, picture of Monahan, okay? Jonas Brodin with the empty netter. That is his 3rd goal of the playoffs. And the Flyers know that it's over. After all of the pain through their first 19 seasons, all the tough playoff runs, all of the disappointment, in their 20th season, the Minnesota Wild are Stanley Cup champions. Oh, goodness gracious. In year number 1, what an absolutely crazy run this was. From being a 500 team in December to winning the Stanley Cup. Not as crazy as the Blues story being at the bottom of the NHL, but Ilya Kovalchuk, Zach Parise, Eric Stahl, Ryan Suter. We wanted to win with these players, and we did. That is exactly what we wanted to do. We didn't want to trade them away. We knew that if we won, it would be with them, and we got it done. Elvis came in and got it done. Free agency with Vatanen and Hoffman. Oh, wow. What a run. Ilya Kovalchuk, the crazy... That was an insane trade deadline pickup. Thank you, LA. Only cost us like a 4th round pick and change. Here are the handshakes. Wow, I just can't believe we won the cup in year 1. Even with good teams, it's hard to win in year 1. Wow, wow, wow. Kevin Fiala woke up as well. That was a huge part of it. There's Hoffman. Nice beard. I think my Conn Smythe choice has to be Kovalchuk. Merzlikins is close. I think Kovalchuk's got to take it. Who takes it here? There he is. Ilya Kovalchuk. Look at that face. Look at that grizzled face. What a seed. 25 points for him. Big smiles with Gary. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I love it. All right. Let me throw it over to Gary. Well, hello, Minnesota. Yeah, they're finally cheering for him a little bit. A Stanley Cup in Minnesota is long overdue, wouldn't you say? Yeah. It is my great honor to call over the captain of the NHL's Minnesota Wild to raise what is the greatest honor of all of professional sports. Zach Parise, come get the Stanley Cup. Big handshake with Gary. And look at this. At the age of 36, after all the pain, after all the years, after all the heartache, the Stanley Cup champion, Minnesota Wild. Zach Parise raises the cup over his head. Who's going to get it first out here? Who's he giving it to? Ilya, of course. That's a good choice. Ilya Kovalchuk, finally, a good choice. As he raises the cup. Wow. Him too. What a run. 38 years old. Trade deadline. Free agent that gets signed by LA. Comes to Minnesota. Then who gets it next? Oh, Hunt. Yeah, that's a great choice as well. Brad Hunt, 32 years old. Much of his career as a healthy scratcher in the AHL. Has a huge role this season to play first pair for like half the year at least with Ryan Suter. Started on the third pair, went to the first pair to get that +5, and he never looked back. Brad Hunt, a Stanley Cup champion. My oh my. Next we got to give it to Elvis, the king of Latvia. Went from enemy to friend through the last couple NHLs. And he raises the cup with Minnesota. Very proud. Elvis Merzlikins. Monahan gets it too. After all the years in Calgary. Not too many years, but a lot of time. And he came and got it done in Minnesota. Everyone gather around. Get your cameras. Get your screenshots. Snap a picture. It'll last a lifetime. What a journey. 25 points in 24 games for Ilya Kovalchuk. What a run. What a ride. Man, Kaprizov with 14 goals, Stahl, Fiala, Parise as well, all with 19 points. Monahan, Suter 16, Johansson 14, Hoffman 12, as well as Benino and Vatanen, Greenway and Hunt with 9, Spurgeon and Brodin with 8 with fantastic plus minuses, Frolik with 7, Eriksson Ek with 4, Bowie with 1 assist. We got it done though. Elvis Merzlikins 15, 5-2, 1 shutout. 907 save percentage, 2.66 goals against average. Kakinen played great, 930 and 1.74. He was a great backup for us. It's going to be costly in this offseason. I don't know who's going to resign. I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to have to think about that. That's what I'm going to need your advice for heading into the offseason here. We have, let's see, Eric Stahl wants to extend, for example. Yeah, 5.8. That's probably possible. We have $17.7 million of extension. So if Stahl costs like 4.9-ish or something, that leaves us with 12.78. Fiala's going to cost us, yeah, like close to 5. That leaves us with 7.7. Kaprizov's going to be huge here. Yeah, 7.7. All the money is going to go to Kaprizov after that. And then Kovalchuk, I don't know what's going to happen with Eriksson Ek. Frolik's probably going to leave for sure. Bennett's going to leave. Hunt's going to want some money, eh? That's not going to be easy. Lievo's going to have to go. So there's not a lot of big names, but Hoffman and Kovalchuk are probably going to have to go. We haven't seen what Kovalchuk wants yet, but we'll try our best with Fiala and Stahl, as well as Eriksson Ek, I guess. We'll see what happens, but let me know your thoughts on that. I don't know if I'll do the entire offseason next episode or just the draft, but speaking of the draft, I'm going to go fix the scouting. We'll sim to the draft. We'll see the awards. We'll see the draft lottery, and we'll get a better idea of what we want to do in this offseason. So the Wild win the Cup. Grand Rapids Griffins win the Calder Trophy. Salary cap up to $87 million. The world is going through inflation. Wow. Chicago goes from 10-1. Columbus from 14-2. Islanders 2-3. LA drops from 1-4. Really tough for LA there. Also to note, we had traded away Pittsburgh's pick and we got Buffalo's pick back in the Eric Stahl trade. Neither of those were lottery picks, so did not matter in the end. Player retirement, I don't think there's anyone big who ever really retires in year number 1. Hossa, Zetterberg, Gabrick, all guys who aren't really in the NHL either way, so no big retirements there. And for goalies, no one to report. None of our coaches retired. Beautiful. And Zetterberg and Gabrick, both now scouts. That's cool. Draft interviews do not matter. Pro scout does not matter. All right, so here we are at the draft. Let's check out the awards, and then we'll check out the draft position and all that good stuff. Minnesota Wild, Stanley Cup champions. Did not win the President's Trophy. We were close, but we did win the Clarence S. Campbell Bowl, of course, and we did win the Western Conference. So it makes sense. We won the West, and we won the Stanley Cup and made it to the Stanley Cup Finals. Individual awards, Art Ross to Taylor Hall, Hart Memorial Trophy to Jack Eichel, James Norris to Victor Hedman, Lady Byng to McKinnon for the second straight year, Calder to Kaprizov. Wow. So the 35 goals was enough to beat out Alexis Lafreniere, who had one more point than Kaprizov. Wow, nice. Kirill Kaprizov capturing the Calder Memorial Trophy for the Minnesota Wild. Beautiful stuff. Conn Smythe to Ilya Kovalchuk. Vezina to Hellebuck for the second straight year. Jennings to Carey Price and Jake Allen. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened in real life, actually. Masterton to Jarmelson, Jack Adams to the coach of the Coyotes, Selke to Patrice Bergeron, Ted Lindsay to Eichel, and Maurice Richard to Taylor Hall. Now here we are at the draft. So looking at the draft board first, we got to see our draft position now that that's official. We pick at 25 and 31 thanks to Buffalo's pick there. So there was a comment in the last one saying, I can't believe you traded the Pittsburgh first-round pick. It doesn't make sense in the Eric Staal trade. Well, it ends up that moving Pittsburgh's first-round pick and getting Buffalo's second and third-round pick as well was a much better deal. So we only moved down about 5 spots or less, and we end up getting extra picks in the bank as well. So I think that was a slam dunk victory win for picking up Eric Staal from the Minnesota Wild. This guy's a gem here, Russ Griffin. That's interesting. Who's ranked? Scouts have him at 7. Central Scouting said 8 or 9. Medium elite two-way forward, but that would be tough. We could also always trade up for him. He's NHL ready, which is also interesting to see. But picking at 25, we're gonna probably be in this range over here. So another Marcus Johansson. Or Dawson Esposito, a playmaker, center playmaker, left wing, two-way forward perhaps. Vyacheslav Fedorov, a defensive defenseman. Theo Rachette, who I believe is medium top 6. I don't think he's medium elite. Boldzuk, Riley Kidney, Mason McTavish, Sodstrom, Kapanen. All these guys around here. You know, I send out all these scouting reports like 3-4 times a season. They still don't uncover it, so it's tough when the scouts aren't very highly rated. This guy's guaranteed low elite. Donald Witt. Interesting. Not the greatest stats, but he'll grow. Stankoven is medium top 6. Tyrell is medium top 6. Created power forward. This guy's Pedro Humphrey from Switzerland. Guaranteed medium top 6. Mike Gartner he's similar to, but he looks like a grinder. So we could definitely try and trade up perhaps. Maybe this guy, Javon Murley. Similar to Nicholas Backstrom, but he seems to be more of a sniper than a playmaker. I wish I just knew more about these guys. It was tough this year with the scouting reports. You know, Brandt Clark is there. Dylan Gunther is a great sniper, and he's a real guy as well. And, of course, Cousineau here created. He's going to go second. We'll see. I don't know. If there are teams that want to trade their picks, maybe we have fodder to trade. We could trade rights of Hoffman and Kovalchuk, maybe. We may want to go after a goalie for the system here. There are some decent guys here. There's one, Tucker Tynan, I think he's just medium starter. This Ukrainian goalie, Maxim Morozov, is 1 bar high elite. Jesper Wallstedt, actually, we know he's good. He's a real player. I think he's medium elite. He could be someone we go after. This German-generated player, Christopher Dolak, could be medium elite. Then after that, this Darius Tan could also be medium elite. So I think we'll definitely try to go after a goalie. Just the question, who do we take a shot on? There's a lot of options here in the off-season. Contracts, like we said, we may want to let go of Hoffman. We may want to let go of Ilya Kovalchuk. What contracts do we want to trade maybe? Maybe we keep Hoffman, but we trade a contract like Spurgeon or Brodin. So Brodin will be costing us $6 million. Spurgeon's costing us $7.5. These were their season stats, $615 and a +7. And then Brodin was $115 +1. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to trading one of those guys, even though we just won the Cup and had a great year with them. Marcus Johansson we could also trade. I was actually really sold on trading Johansson, but now that he did super well in the playoffs, I might want to keep him. Victor Rask may be a move that frees up a lot of money. So could we move Victor Rask and then that frees up the extra money to sign Mike Hoffman? I don't know. Mike Hoffman would want a lot of money at $8.2 million. I think I'd rather focus my money on Kaprizov and then see who's available in free agency afterwards. Guys like Sam Bennett, I don't think they're going to come back. Nah, that's a bit too expensive for someone that I don't really need. Yeah, so just to make note of that. Any trades, any, I don't know, coaching changes, anything that we should do, I am open to all of your suggestions and would love to hear them. Remember that on the draft board, we pick twice in the first round, and then we pick none. We don't have any picks in the second round, then we have a pick in the third, and then the fifth, 2 sixths, and 2 sevenths. So work off of that as much as possible. Forward depth, defensive depth, goalie depth. Yeah, we definitely could use a goalie. Just like I said, who do we take the shot on? But hey, everyone, go enjoy your day with the Stanley Cup. Let me know in the comments what you're doing with the Stanley Cup on your day with it. What an absolutely crazy run this was. So happy to have won the Stanley Cup in year number 1 and to do so in very dramatic fashion. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the ride here in the Minnesota Wild. If you did, slap a thumbs up. Why not? Give a like on the video. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Become part of the team here on the Minnesota Wild and part of the team here on the channel as we do our Twitch streams, our Coast to Coast franchise mode, our Be a Pro, and other NHL 21 tutorials, and much more. So once again, thanks so much for watching. Looking forward to seeing your suggestions and your celebrations down in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.